Hey, I'm going to try smiling at the camera for longer this time, in hopes that Periscope doesn't choose the weirdest image of my face, like to use as the thumbnail when you share it. It's Sarah, LuLaRoe, Sarah Hamstra. Hey! So nice to be back. We were all sick again last week. Who else? I'm so done with winter. So done. Um, Anyone else who has had sick kids or been sick or feels like you need a grown up? Yes. Hey, how am I? I am better. And if anybody's saying anything creepy, I can't read it because my contacts are sadly really dry. But I'm also too vain to wear my glasses while I Periscope because I don't like my glasses that well. Oh no, the flu last week. I know it's so going around. Um, so anyway, this broadcast, both of your kids. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, we've thrown up at Chick-fil-A before too. Anyway, I'm thinking about maybe I have kind of a busy week this week. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a Periscope sale tomorrow night because I don't think I have time to do pictures and everything for Facebook, which I had really good intentions of doing last week. And then the stomach flu came, and then we had a snowstorm. It has been such a busy week. Do I make bows? No, I don't make bows. I sell ladies in children's clothes. So I'm thinking about doing just a little sale tomorrow night, some leggings and maybe a few other items. So I'm going to post some details on Facebook when I figure that out, times and such. But I have a bunch of people who are waiting to sign up to be LuLaRoe consultants. So I've gotten a lot of questions about how I organize my stuff and what kind of supplies you need. So I thought this might be helpful. If you are not someone who's selling LuLaRoe, but you are like an organization enthusiast, this might be interesting. What do I make? I don't make anything. I cannot even sew a button. I can make you a spreadsheet. I can make you some cookies. I can make a pot of coffee. I cannot make clothing. So anyway, I have some just kind of some general information on what kinds of supplies you might want to pick up, and this way just figured it might be helpful for those of you who are getting started. And if you are somebody who's super into organizing clothes, this might be up your alley. Or if you are somebody who is super organized and has tips for me on how to do this better, you let me know, because you are all going to learn about the heavy lifting that comes along with LuLaRoe. So here's basically what you need to start. I mean, you need your inventory. That's the most important part. Waiting on your call. I know that's the hardest wait. It's kind of like being overdue when you're pregnant and everybody's asking you, like, do I have an Instagram? Yes, LuLaRoe Sarah Hamstra. Sarah is S-A-R-A-H, and my last name is Hamstra, H-A-M as in Mary, S-T-R-A. Yeah, waiting for your inventory is like when you're pregnant and you're so cranky because if one more person asks you when you're having a baby, it's like not going to end well, and then it's not there. Yes, exactly like being overdue. And I didn't have to wait that long. When I signed up, there wasn't a big wait. You girls are going to be like so organized by the time your stuff comes though. So anyway, I figured, I know it's such a long wait. I feel so bad for you guys. But you have so much time to get organized and hit the ground in an organized fashion, which I did not necessarily do, so it will save you like a ton of trouble. So, I mean, you really, once you get your inventory, you don't need a ton of other stuff, but this is what you can work on gathering while you wait. You're going to need racks, and you're going to need hangers. You need business cards. You need something probably to carry your leggings around in, and if you get maxi skirts, you're going to need something to display those. And then just a couple other things for like transporting stuff back and forth to pop-ups and for mailing. So if you are a note taker, and you are somebody who's shopping for your LuLaRoe stuff, maybe get out your notepad, because this is not a fancy presentation with a visual aid. Well, I do have visual aids, but not a fancy presentation with like a PowerPoint or anything. So, no more ado. I did wall racks. Oh, I do have wall racks. That is an unintentional visual aid. I was selling for like several months before. This used to be the room with my piano. Actually, I think when the people used to live here in our house, this was a dining room. And now it is my LuLaRoe room, and so I keep all my inventory in here, but this is totally not necessary to get started. You can store it elsewhere in your house, and I still have some of my stuff on the portable racks because I need to get around one. So for your initial order, you probably need, let's see, probably like 3 racks, I would say. I did maybe 4, but 3 we should do it. And I did all single racks because they're a little more flexible with where you can put them. And I'm going to pick this up and show you guys. You can see kind of 2 tiny children, so you can get a good idea of what my house looks like. You're ready. You got your pen. Okay, this is the kind of garment rack that you want to get. They sell them at Bed Bath & Beyond. They sell them at the Container Store. Oh, there's a little toy in front of it. I think Walmart has them. I think Staples has them. You can see Elizabeth's Christmas tree that she put in our living room is still here, and it's February, not March, so it's not tacky yet. But you are going to want probably at least 3 of those to get started. And they break down and put together really easy. Collapse under the weight of your beautiful inventory. Oh, good. Somebody else still has one up. I can tell you, I thought I was being super thrifty and saving a great deal of money by buying these questionably cheap racks off of somebody at a Facebook garage sale site. And so I sent my husband to pick them up, and I think it may have been the kind of thing that like fall out of the back of a truck. And so he comes home with 8 racks for like $40, and they were kind of janky, for lack of a better word, and they were plastic, and they started like tipping over and falling apart. I think I used them for one open house, and then I got angry with them and piled them all on my front porch and bought nice racks. So just buy nice racks. You can even use the good old Bed Bath & Beyond coupon. They're like $50. So you will need racks, and then you'll need business cards. You can get those like from Staples or somewhere, or LuLaRoe has a website. I'll get you guys a link if you're a consultant. I just order them from there, and they send them right to my front door, and it's super easy. And then you're going to need hangers. Okay, probably hangers for skirts and hangers for your shirts. As far as skirt hangers go, you can see I was just switching mine over. These do the trick. They're free. If you go to like Old Navy, and I don't know if maybe Kohl's or other places will give these away because they do not reuse them. JCPenney's, I think I've heard, does. I ordered mine on eBay for super, super, super cheap. So if you are starting, they'll get you where you need to be. The only thing is these tops like swivel, and that becomes kind of a pain when you're trying to keep stuff organized when you're moving it around back and forth. So I did get these from Store Supply Warehouse that have like sturdier clips, and the best part is that this thing does not twist unless you release the little lock on the top. But these were a little more expensive. I want to say they're like 75 cents each, and then you do need to pay shipping, so I mean they're well worth it, but you totally do not need these to start. The freebies or the cheap ones will do fine. And then let me see if I've got one. And then the hangers for your clothes, well, you probably see it behind me. I know a lot of people, yes, 74 cents plus shipping for the grippy skirt hangers, but they are worth every penny. And then I use the velvet, the no slip hangers for my shirts. And they are, I get them at Costco. I think there's like 35 in the box for $10. And sometimes they even go on like a Costco coupon book. and they're like $7 for 35 of them, so they're super cheap there. If you live in the Midwest or you have Menards, I think they're a good deal there too. I've seen them at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. So those are nice because they kind of keep the clothes from slipping when you're moving it around. But I know I've also seen people use the bigger plasticky ones, and I don't know if those maybe you can get for free too, so that's worth checking out. And then you are going to want to, if you live by IKEA, you're in luck. But if not, go on Amazon. And, okay, 25 for 8. Oh, that's not bad. That's a pretty good price. This is called a fracta. I don't speak Swedish, but I think that's the right pronunciation. F-R-A-K-T-A. And that is, I think this is an extra large with a zipper. And so you are going to use this to move your stuff back and forth to pop-ups. And we'll show you, oops, let me think. So you can see I put one on the rack there. You can fit about 30 shirts in like a garment bag, and then you just pick it up and pop it off the rack. I also do make ones that have like an open top, and I've got a handful of those. They're nice for throwing stuff in. I know our viewers are dwindling. We don't have any exciting new inventory. We're just talking about supplies. And then something to put your leggings in. I started with this fancy legging display thingy that is behind me. You can see I've got orders on it being ready to be picked up. And the reason I don't really use it anymore is because I think I broke it taking it in and out of my, like the bottom shelf. It's kind of cumbersome. So if you get a fancy display thing, just use it in your own house. When I go to somebody's house, I bring an underbed box that is full of leggings. See that weird image? Periscope will choose that and put it up as my preview. So that is about, I think probably between 35 and 40 pairs of tall and curvy leggings. And then you can fit about leggings in a box like that. And so I use that to move them to pop-ups because then two people can see the patterns without having to move everything to look at them. So that's really all you need. Oh, and then you might want some totes if you have maxi skirts. Just clear plastic totes. So all you really need: racks, cards, hangers, totes, something for your leggings. Some people use suitcases because then they can just pick them up and carry them around like a vintage, cool-looking suitcase. IKEA bags. I think you can get them on Amazon. They're not that expensive. I think it's 3 for under 20 bucks, and then you don't have to drive to IKEA. I mean, which is fun, but I will spend way more than the Amazon markup if I'm going to IKEA. And then I know a lot of people too ask about what you might want if you're doing mailing. I use these. They are called a poly mailer, and you can find them on Amazon or eBay. And I just usually pick whichever is least expensive and get like 100 of them for 10 bucks. So that's really all you need. I will save this in case any of you want to go back to it later and reference it or jot notes down. But what size mailer? I think they're 10 by 13 is the one that I usually get. And they do come in fun colors. Sometimes those are back ordered or you have to pay extra shipping for them. So then I don't get the fun colored ones. Because people are just more excited about what's inside of it. And so yeah, anybody have any questions? Oh, I can give you one don't. I always forget I can show you things. Handy rack that have like 2 levels and a long level for dresses, and nice display because things are on like different tiers, and it kind of was a pain to set up and take down, so that just lives in my LuLaRoe room now. So just get the basic commercial racks, jam them full of clothes, and you'll be set. So you can message me if you've got any questions. Message me on Facebook, LuLaRoe Sarah Hamstra, or find my personal profile. I think the picture mostly looks like me, so you should know who it is. And then I'd be happy to help you figure anything else out. And then I think we're going to work on a Periscope sale for tomorrow. So I will post some details on that. But otherwise, have a good night. We'll talk to you guys later.